Holy shit, I'm live, apparently. It says I am. Am I? Looks like I might be. Holy shit, I'm live. Oh god. Right, hello everybody, and welcome to my first ever YouTube stream. I've not put any videos up for a very long time. If I'm perfectly honest, I decided to take a little bit of time off over Christmas and New Year. And again, if I'm being perfectly honest, the whole job sitch is less than optimal at the minute. I kind of wasn't very enthusiastic about the fact that the job market slowed down so much over Christmas and New Year, which was getting me down a little bit, so I decided to take some time to prioritise myself rather than doing much on the channel. Oh wow, I'm just looking at myself out the corner of my eye on my laptop and it's not pretty. I do apologise. If you have got tempered glass in your glasses, probably a good thing, it will save them cracking. So yeah, I'm back. I'm kind of all feeling enthusiastic again about it all, and find myself in the beginning of 2020 wondering which game to play. I've been playing a lot of single player type stuff over the last few weeks, particularly Hearts of Iron 4, but the Total War mod. If anyone hasn't tried that and likes Hearts of Iron, that's a really good game, a good addition to the game. World of Tanks, I'm still loving. I even found myself spending a bit of money on the large loot boxes. Didn't quite get myself a double-barreled tank though, but I'm not overly fussed about that. I'm all ready to go with my KV4, no KV3. I grinded an awful lot of XP, free XP with that, so that I could unlock that when they release them. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at the minute. I'm probably going to start playing a different game in the new year. Still loving. Oh god, this is a problem with your age. If you're younger than me, this is what you've got to come. You forget things halfway through a sentence. Still playing a little bit of Division 2, but not as much as I used to. My experiment with putting some of those videos up on the channel wasn't so successful really. I think people don't want to see an hour and 40 minutes of me mainly dying constantly. I am pretty shit at that game, I have to say. So yeah, it's been an interesting time. But yeah, new year, new me. Not really, same old me. New year, and quite enthusiastic me for doing a bit more gaming. So this evening I'm going to be doing some World of Tanks, obviously, from the look at the background, with the emphasis being on trying to complete some of my albums. I mean, if you've been playing World of Tanks over the Christmas period, you know what I mean. This is the festive atmosphere stuff. I don't, got to be honest with you, I don't even know why I need to complete them. I just got this urge. It's a completionist urge that I have, which has been the bane of my life with gaming for a long time. I hate leaving things uncompleted, especially when I have the time to do it. Quite often I give myself a pass and say, look, you know, you don't have the time, work, life, etc. It gets in the way. But this time I've got no excuse, so I kind of want to go for it. So first of all, as well, before I go any further, I need to, as I'm told by my daughter, give a shout out to Reese. Apparently Reese is my #1 fan. I didn't know I had any fans, but if I do, then Reese is the #1. So Reese, howdy doody. You better watch this, buddy. I've given you a shout out, which you were after. Um, so yeah, so let's see what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to use up some personal reserves. I've got lots of these from various missions throughout the Christmas period. So because I'm planning to play for 2 hours, I'm going to use up one of these credit ones. What else have I got that's going to stick for 2 hours? 50% to experience and in battle for 2 hours. And we'll go to, let's go for 3 experience as well. That'll all help out. So the main tanks I've been playing over the Christmas period have been these 3 here, less so the T50-2, but certainly the KV-4 and the KV-1. I do love, not the KV-1, sorry, the IS. I do love the IS, particularly if you get a good matchup. And the Scorpion, just to make as many credits as possible. I've been trying to rake in as much as possible because I've been grinding a few different tanks. Finally got my Burt, the FV304, which is a top fun little artillery piece. Very nimble, very fast, but very short range, so you find yourself having to run around all over the place trying to be effective, but you do have a fair amount of speed. So let's stop my jabbering and let's get on with it. I guarantee you now there will be swearing, there will be cursing, there will be all the usual shit that goes on when I'm playing this game. If I had hair, I would have pulled it out by now. It's not the greatest game if you're of the faint-hearted kind of disposition. Did find myself getting quite a fair amount of abuse over Christmas. I don't know why. I wasn't playing particularly badly, although I did drop almost 0.5% on my win rate. There's another guy that I was playing in a team against, in a team with, and in his chat he said he'd actually lost 2% over the Christmas period, which I think is mainly down to the ×5 multiplier for experience. It does bring out the worst in people. Let's just top up these. He's got concealment already. What do we want else from our driver? Don't really care about firefighting. Smooth off-road driving. Let's go for off-road driving. Okay, so let's play a Scorpion G, which is a great tank destroyer. Although I am still cannot work out what the hell goes on with its visibility. And it's a tier 10 match. This is a story of my life over Christmas. It has been 1+2 matchmaker game after another. Luckily with this one you can still make money and 5 premium ammo. One of the benefits of the large loot boxes that I bought over Christmas was actually I did get a lot of gold and premium time, so I'm still making money. I'm going to have to be disgusting for a moment and stick some eye drops in. Sorry, my eyes are really dry tonight. And we're off! Oh my god, where are we going? I can't see, my eyes are blurred. Sorry, always make me chuckle when I knock down the base. There is method in the madness to doing that. I don't know if anyone else does it, but I always figured that if you try and reset the cap when someone's in it hiding behind the base, and you fire HE, it will actually detonate on the base rather than the target you're shooting at. So you actually end up losing the chance to reset with one of your shots. So let's turn around so I'm ready to scoot. I'm just going to check that the sound is playing. Sounds like it is. Yes. Still get a bit paranoid about the fact that I'm quite often talking to myself, although having said that, obviously saying anything on the internet is very much like talking to yourself. So tap that light down a little bit as well. Sorry if that gets a bit too dark, but it's not helping my eyes. Hmm. Nothing much happening right now, but as I've found to my cost numerous times, this thing is about as visible as a giant double-decker bus with a big sign on it saying "Shoot me, shoot me." So I don't want to go too far forward, but I do want to be able to get into visibility and draw, the draw line. God, can't even say. I do apologise. Something's wrong with my mouth. Apparently, I want to get within the draw distance of any potential targets so that I can actually take shots. Interestingly, our T10 isn't pushing forward. We have a FV405, which is obviously the beastie that fires those hideous heat rounds, which will do something like a gazillion thousand hit points of damage in one shot. Now, there's nothing happening over this side of the map, and yet we're all sitting here. Now, I can't do anything to push that because I'm pretty much a one-shot for a number of these different tanks. I'd never looked over there at the scenery before. It's quite an impressive looking fire going on there. I must apologise if you hear any noise going on in the background. That is probably my... well, not probably, it's definitely my washing machine just having a bit of a mental phase on the dryer spin thing. There you go, the whole floor started shaking now. Once it gets going. Oh, we have got something to shoot at. I should think he's feeling fairly lonely. All on his own there. I can't shoot him because we've got one of our team in the way. Ooh, RE50M is getting absolutely mullered. Okay, so we know that there's some stuff over in the corner. The problem I've got is getting close enough to shoot at it without getting spotted. Having said that, at least I have 6th sense on this crew, which makes it a little bit easier. Get a shot on him? No. I could go this entire game without actually firing a shot. That would be fairly disappointing, to say the least. God, sometimes this game is so boring. Sorry, I meant strategic and tactical. That's what I went, not boring. Oh, there we go. Can we get the Kranwagen? No, he's just behind a building. Come on, move. All this waiting around is giving me a stiff neck. I suspect we're going to be in trouble now. The left flank, or at least the north side of the map, seems to be in a pretty poor state. I'm going to keep an eye on what's going on here and then maybe scoot over to the other side. We have got the Jad Panzer E100 and a couple of others over there, so it's not as bad as it sounds. Right, whether I'll get spotted or not is a different matter, but this is at least a place where I can take shots at anything that gets lit up. He's not getting shot at, so I'm going to assume that there is nothing else over there. Oh, there we go. There's the FV405. Okay, well, I suspect we're probably going to win this now, unless we start playing very badly. I'm not claiming any part in this victory at the minute. I've not even had a shot, which is unfortunately the downside of playing a tank destroyer quite frequently. You just can't get shots if there's nothing to shoot at. Waste of a 10-minute bloody doodad thingamajiggle. Oh, can I hit him? No, hit the wall. That makes sense. This gun isn't the best, I've got to be honest with you. It doesn't actually have a great deal of accuracy at long range. Oh god. 2 premium rounds, 2 misses. It's not going well. And then it didn't penetrate. Oh, come on. So basically I've had 3 misses, 1 bounce, and that's your lot. He's right. Oh, wow, I finally got to hit something. Okay, I can get a shot along the back of those. So I've got 2 good tanks left. Oh, I missed. Oh my god, how can I be so bad? I mean, literally. Okay. Let's dab the premium ammo, see if we can get a shot into him before someone else kills him. Wow, that didn't go so well. Didn't actually get a great deal of damage done there, did we? Oh my god, that's really dark. Sorry, I'm going to switch that back up again. And dang, the consequences on my eyesight. Not quite sure how we managed to be midway placed in the team, really. Right, let's go for my KV4. Now, obviously with this, I am aiming for the ST1. I've never actually played that, not even on my previous account, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Having said that, I've been having quite a blast with the KV4 when it's not in ridiculous matchups. On one game I bounced something like 4,000 damage, which is not bad going considering it's a tier 8. Okay, tier 8 matchup in Ghost Town. I think it's called Ghost Town. No, active missions. So, plainly with this one, the usual trick is to head towards the middle, and then you end up with a bit of a fight around this place here. This bit has got the big hole in the ground where people can go into. Last time I played on this map with this particular tank, none of my team went this way. I was coming from the north of the map. None of my team went this way, and so I kind of couldn't really move. I was getting picked off by someone I couldn't even see. So hopefully the team will be a little bit more switched on and head in different directions rather than all going the same way. I have got this ridiculously long-barreled 100mm gun on this, which is actually pretty good. 227 standard penetration, but with premium ammo you can get that to 289, which is more than enough to go through pretty much anything at tier 8. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, interesting. Everyone's taking a different route through the town. Now the one, oh, I'm spotted already. So the one thing with the KV-4, which everyone should be aware of, is a giant turret on the top, the little cupola slash commander's turret on top of the main turret is a massive weak spot, and quite often I find myself getting penned through that. So I've ended up rocking backwards and forwards a lot, trying to avoid giving anyone a good shot at it. Immediately got a shot into the lurver, which was good. So I'm trying to target his commander's cupola there. I'm not sure I can actually get through the front of his turret with this particular gun, but that's 2 out of 2 shots. So, oh yeah, there you go. He's just stuck one straight into my commander's cupola. Now the IS-3s and ISM are much lower. Yeah, no, I can't actually get a shot onto him. I don't even know if you can shoot the little machine gun on the top. Does that even work? Is that a thing? I mean, technically I could. Ah! Should have kept my eye on him there. He gets stuck one straight in the front. So look, I've already got one big hole in the side, one big hole in the cupola there. But, fortunately, with this particular gun, I think it's a bit difficult to... Oh no, look, I'm just giving these IS-3s a chance to ding me every single time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick some premium in, and we're going to try and stick it through the front of their turret and see if that works. Especially since I've only got 2 more, I can only take 2 more shots like that before I actually get some damage done. Oh, that was lucky. I didn't realise you could still shoot me through there. There you go. That's a spot I didn't realise was there. But they can certainly shoot me through it. Right, I have not got enough to survive another hit now, so look again on the cupola. So I've got to be very careful now. And we've got an IS-152 coming around the corner. Don't need premium ammo for him. But he has got a hell of a high explosive shot. IS-3 is going to lead. He's going to take a big hit from that IS-152. Not surprisingly, he wants to get out of the way now, particularly out of the way of that IS-M. But the problem we've got is that all three of us want to be doing some stuff now. Ooh, there we go. Someone's just trying to get a shot into me. IS-3 though. How did I miss that turret? If that was my turret, that would have gone straight through. Ah, oh, Progetto. That wasn't a great game. There we go, the Progetto off to the side here, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're going to lose that one, I suspect, barring a miracle. Right, let's go with the IS. Okay. Okay, not such a bad matchup really. We're sorry, just faffing around with a mix of software. So with this one, I'm going to head towards the middle. This is a good gun. It's the 122mm gun. So even with a tier A target, I've got a pretty good chance of penetrating that frontally. If not, I can always switch to can't even say the word, high explosive. So let's see if we can get there. I like the IS. If you get a tier 7 game, the IS is a great tank to play. It's pretty nippy for a heavy. Now this is a really dodgy little set. No one's coming this direction. That's not so good. There's a few different spots on this which are very dodgy. So you can see we've got that E75 TS there, waiting to stick, and he's firing APCR, which is decidedly unsporting. So I think we'll switch to some HE and let our KV-85 there. That E75 TS really did give me a good twatting, frankly. Fortunately, I had high explosive in on that occasion, but oh, shouldn't fire on the run. Sorry, AMX. Not quite sure why. One of the more irritating things about this game is that when you suddenly change... I don't think I actually got another shot into him. Not that actually scored anyway. There we go, that was lucky. Right, so our base is being taken, but I suspect we don't need to worry too much. There's more than enough tanks up there at the minute to deal with that. So let's... Right, they're all there. Ugh. That was a bad pen. Now I've got HE loaded, and I could probably do with something a bit stronger. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, God. At least that was a high explosive into a light tank. That makes it not quite so bad. Well, that was a fairly emphatic win. More boxes! Yay! I'm going to apply that. Let's have a quick look at actually what I'm saving up for on this. So my plan with the IS this time round is to certainly get the ISM. I've never played that one before. I also like the IS3, but I'm going to prioritise the ISM. So once I've got enough XP for that, I shall do. I'm not unlocking that particular cannon. I don't need that in the heavy line at this point. But yeah, I like the idea of the rear turreted. I've never played a rear turreted tank, so that'll be an interesting one. Right, let's play something else. Let's play the Burt. This really is an acquired taste, this artillery. It's on a small map like this one, actually, it's not so bad. But you do need to be right in the thick of the action. There's no hiding at the back with this one. I think that's probably why it's the only artillery that I really enjoy playing. So my aim is going to be to actually hide behind something here, which gives me a nice shot over this area here, and also at this side of the map. The other great thing about this is it's got a very high arc on the shot, so you can actually fire and hit things behind rocks and houses and stuff. Ah! Nearly scratched my paint. Right. So I'm going to park up here. And get zoomed in on there. Telling my team where I'm aiming. It's very important if you play artillery. Fucking infuriating if you're missed him. But the Burt also has quite a quick reload time. I need to get some rammers on this. Oh, hit the rock. Chaffee is being very sensible, but not soon enough. Let's wait until it. No, not quite. Can't get quite round that rock quite enough. Okay. Right, I'm actually going to move forward. Off to the side a little bit. We've got a centre. Oh no, there's an owl coming. Let's see if we can stick some shots in that. That will help the team out. The nice thing with this is it's such a quick reload that actually it's often worth just firing as soon as you're lined up roughly on it before it can actually zoom in all the way. Curse those rocks. I'm not sure if that was mine or the other artillerist's shot going into the rock. Soon find out. Nope. I think that may have done some damage. One of us obviously hit him on the rear deck. You can even see the impact mark. That won't save you. Oh, you are going for the full-on get out of jail free card. I'm not going to be able to do anything about that, so let's go for the R again. If it pushes forward. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Right, now it's time to move. Otherwise I'm not going to hit anything. As you can see, it's got quite a lippy turn of speed, 60 odd kilometers an hour, which is a lot of fun when you want to get somewhere quick. So the short range though means that you're quite often in the way of danger when you don't particularly want to be. We've got a nice shot into the rear deck of this one. Goes a spin dryer again. I do apologise, but hey, I'm enjoying myself. Ah, he stopped moving. That's annoying. He would have backed right into that spot there. That's the perpetual pain of artillery. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can pull it. I've got to be careful because there's still that's going to be dead before I even get the aim on it. Let's see if I can get the artillery. He thinks he's safe now. Right. No sound, so we obviously hit him. And he's not. There we go. The RB-10 will eat me for breakfast, so I can't really move any further forward than I am. I don't need to move any further forward. Let's see if we can get that Hellcat before anyone else does. No, is the answer. Okay, let's go for that one. Yeah, Double Drive is really going for it. Maximum spin cycle. I'm sure there's some adult movies that start that way. Is this where I get to do a kamikaze off the cliff and hit the RBFM? Oh, someone else got there first. Right, so plainly their artillery is in this corner here somewhere, probably right around there. Ah, 3 kills. Not bad going. Not bad going, Bert. We might even get some boxes. I'm probably going to do more live streaming on the channel in the future. Honestly, I find it difficult to get the this is going to sound really ridiculous as I'm unemployed, but I find it difficult to get the time together at the minute to do videos, particularly because I have a building site outside my window, which means it's very rare that I get any quiet time to record any actual audio. So evening times and live streaming seem to be the way forward. Obviously, if you're watching this and you are enjoying what you're seeing, I obviously think I'm the most charismatic person on YouTube, of course. You know, I figure I've got enough narcissist tendency to be a real popular YouTuber, so please reward my self-confidence by hitting that like button and subscribing. I'll be forever grateful, and probably at some point I might bring out some merch to pimp at people relentlessly, which is something I've been seeing a lot on other channels lately and kind of really depresses me. It seems a bit of a, I don't know, it just detracts from the fun of watching someone playing. So anyway, we did quite well there. Top 3 score, 53,000 thingy. Oh, so we obviously won a holiday ups bonus there, personal reserves bonus. So we did it quite well. That's probably the most I've actually earned with that particular tank. I'm not going to apply that because I don't intend to go any further up this line. If you look where we've got the Crusader, I'm not that fussed about having any other artilleries, to be honest with you. Now the other thing I'm playing at the minute, which is driving me nuts, is this bag of poo. It is bloody awful, but I've got to grind through it. It's just doing me nuts. I need to get that 88 or whatever it is. Of course, to be truly zen-like and play well, I need to be drinking alcohol while I'm doing this, but actually I've become a lightweight since I stopped working. I don't drink very often. And I don't mind drinking at home on my own. That kind of seems a little bit sad, really, to me. What more stereotype could it be? The out-of-work middle-aged dude that sits at home all day drinking. Of course, my plan for the summer was to go and spend a lot of time in the local park with a string vest on and drinking special brew and shouting at pigeons. Sadly, the weather didn't really cooperate. I'm very much a warm weather drunk. Talking of being drunk, I'm going to be going down to London to meet some of my ex-colleagues and friends next week, which I'm really looking forward to. This is yet another thing with this enormous bloody signature that's virtually impossible to hide. I'll probably get spotted straight away. In fact, I'm going to pull back. When you're behind the bushes like that, it's harder. Your camo rating doesn't drop quite so much when you fire. Can't shoot at that. Shoot into that bush. Has he got his butt sticking out? Sadly not. He's got his butt sticking out enough for someone to shoot him on the other side. Ooh, there's a target. I was just about to say, this has actually got a pretty reasonable gun on it, as it bounces off a Jagdpanzer IV. That never happens. Didn't see an impact there, so we might have actually hit it. Back up and see if I can cover this side a little bit. They're making a bit of a push. I feel a bit dirty taking that one. I've been spotted. I'm going to stay here for a moment until we disappear. So that will normally be when you... I can't remember, I just pointed at my screen. When these get deployed, that normally means that you've been stationary long enough to disappear once you've been spotted. assuming, of course, that you're not still being spotted. Well, there's the Jab Panzer. We did not actually hit him for any damage, even if we did hit him. And that went straight over the top of him. That is ridiculous. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Here's another dull, slow game. I think I've got too used to 3-minute matches over Christmas where everybody dies on one side straight away. Come on, back up a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. You know you want to. There we go, we finally hit something. Might even get another shot before he goes back into cover. No, and we miss because it's a shit gun. How could the British have come up with something so bad? I mean, we made shit tanks at the start of the war, but we made some pretty good ones at the end. And, you know, let's not even go to the Centurion. The dog's gonads of tanks. Oh, I felt sure I was going to get that. Right, now the Arl is very uncanny, it seems, and he's unlikely to back up. I think he knows he's going to get shot from whichever direction he goes. The other problem with this tank is it's so slow, I couldn't even get over there if I tried. Okay, apparently we now have two. Oh no, I was going to say we almost had 3 people watching. I was about to say hello to the new viewer. But even if you're not the new viewer, hello. Come on, goddammit. I'm just going to take a quick snooze. Obviously that's something that worked and happened during real life tank combat. Not. There we go. Oh, how did that miss? Literally, how did that miss? He's going to come back, he's going to come back. Oh, you're going to get in my way now, T40. And again it missed. I mean, literally. Centre mass. Oh, you dogs! Right, so there's an SU-100, and I can't see it because it's too far away. Now, oh, that was lucky. We can just get him. Thank goodness for that. We might actually get some damage on something. Oh. Well, that could have been better. The gun was working against me, not for me, that's for sure. I mean, I could start moaning about Russian bias, but that would be a thing. Let's just check what's going on here with my Fern. Sorry, I must just reply to this. Right, I'm going to use this bonus now because, my God, I can't stand this tank anymore. Even that only took us up to 2,700. Look, right down the bottom, that is so bad. Have I got enough to get the new gun? Not quite. I mean, a 32 pounder, that's a big gun. That's like a tier 8 gun on a tier 6 carriage. I mean, just to give it a bit of... So average penetration jumps to 220, damage jumps to 280, which is a lot less actually. I thought it'd be more than that. But I do need to unlock that because I'll need it on some of the later tanks, the Tortoise for example. So the AT7 I've had before, and I had the AT15 before as well. Right, let's go for another. Oh, I haven't played my KV1 for a long time. Tier 5 match, yay! If anyone's ever watched my streams before, you know that I love, or certainly some of the videos, I love this tank. It's such a lot of fun, and you've got the big old derp gun on the front, and it's just very trollish. So anybody get any great Christmas presents? I bought myself a rather splendid one. The Lego Bugatti Chiron Technic set. As a kid I was a mad Lego fan, and I always loved the Technic stuff, as well as the space Lego. But yeah, this one I've been wanting for a while, and actually it was just before Christmas it went down to about £189 on Amazon. So I treated myself. That was my present to myself. Not started it yet. If I could be bothered, I'd do a build video. But yeah, that's going to take some effort on my part. I might do. I'll see how it goes. So there BDR G1B. I mean, yes, I'm using XVM, and I know people hate XVM. But he is certainly the top player on their team, and probably unlikely to meet him coming this way. So we've got a T1 heavy there. That was a very stupid thing to do for a tier. They killed our driver. Poor old driver. What have we got? Where can we go? They're going up there. I'm going to head towards the middle. Shall I head towards the middle? Ah, there's their BRD1. Let's see if I can stick some shots in on him from a long distance. These will be very, very dubious shots if I can get on him. I'm not going to get too close because you'll be able to see me from quite a distance away. T-34 coming across, so I should have a nice shot right into his side. Oh, that was harsh. That poor old 25 TP just got absolutely mullered. Someone's shooting. Ah! Okay, KV1 shooting at me. That's not good. Oh, Type 34 got me. And he was shooting APCR, that is the danger. That's a very good gun on that. I think he's firing a 50mm, so it's a very rapid firing little gun. We're losing. Quite badly, in fact. We might win that. But, plainly not. Right, back to the garage. Don't want to waste my personal reserves. Right, next tank. Let's do some. What else do I need to grind? I'm trying to work my way up the Swedish line as well. Can I unlock anything else on here? Not yet. I don't want to waste money on. I'll waste free XP on this because I can earn that very quickly. Sorry about this. Maybe that could be my trademark. The foghorn nose blow. They have a couple of greens on their team. More than a couple. 3. How the heck did you get to be green? I've tried really hard on this account to... I guess it's because I've not been playing enough high tier tanks and doing lots of damage. I think WN8 is very damage oriented. Certainly not scouting oriented, so for the early tiers you don't really get much in terms of WN8, which is what's driving these colours on the list of players. Come on, pop your head out, let's have a look. I'm probably going to lose the hill by look. I've only got 1, maybe 2 tanks going up there. SU-76 there, can't shoot him. Tank destroyers can be so dull. The problem is I don't want to get spotted, because if I get spotted here I've got 150 HP and that is not enough to survive for very long at all. Right, they have won the hill, so I'm probably going to turn back. Thank you. Not that you knew you were going to pull up in front of me, but hey, it's still bally annoying.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Guys have got them covered. Let's stick a few shots in there and see if we can scare them up. Having said that, we haven't got them covered. There's a Panzer 1C. That's another great tank. Okay, so the Panzer 1C has just wiped out everything. Ah! Could not get round fast enough on him. Yeah. Seal clubber. Oh, we lost the mountain pass. And another one I'm grinding at the minute. How are we doing on this? Oh, we're quite a way before the Black Prince. Let's get some. Okay, tier 6 match. Up against a KV2, that's not nice. Not nice at all. This tank is slow with a capital S. I mean, you might as well go and put a kettle on because it's going to take me that long to get to where I need to get to, which is going to be about here. What were the British tank designers thinking? 20 miles an hour, it's just as fast as a tank needs to be because the infantry can't keep up with it anyway. Ooh, getting a shove. I'm not sure it's helping. 21 miles an hour. The battle's going to be over before I even get there, so I am going to give up and go this way instead. Can I get up this? Now this tank was supposed to be able to climb anything. I'll be very disappointed in Wargaming if they haven't let it do any... Oh, look at that! Okay. Let's give this a go. We haven't got many of them spotted yet. Okay. I'm going to try and get down into the dip. It's very dangerous. There's a Hellcat over here which will stick me for 200 points per shot. If it gets a shot on me. There you go, I'm spotted now. There's the Hellcat, he's still there. Look at that. Our RT is on the ball. He stuck a shot right into where the Hellcat would have been. Oof.
Enemy armor is hit.
P43, this is not a good way for you to go. Come on. Come on, RT, that's a simple shot for you. Alright, if you want to go, you can go. I wouldn't if I was you personally, but there you go. Oh. Hellcat shooting APCR. Hellcat should be making whoopee in this match. We're going to lose this one. Wow, we are already quite way down. 5 tanks down already. Oh well, back to the garage. Master Gunner, I didn't even hit anything. Right, let's play. Oh, okay, let's choose another personal reserve. What can I use? Let's use up my last 300% free XP. Right, a couple of tanks I got from my big boxes. The Britannia Panther, which is pretty much like the VK30-02, I think it is, the one that precedes the Panther at tier 6. It's pretty crap, really. Sorry, Wargaming, it's not that great a reward tank. Having said that, it looks like a Panther, and you know, Panthers are awesome. If you haven't been to the Tank Museum at Bovingdon, you really should go. If you get the chance, it's incredible, and you get to see the scale of what was effectively a medium tank, according to the Germans, the Panther, and it was bloody enormous. And they've got one right next to RIS-3A. Please use brain and win. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'll take offence to that. I'm not going to use my brain, and I'm going to try and lose. I'm going to park up at this corner, see if I can shoot anything that pops its way around this. Quite often they do. Oof! I got away lightly with that. They must have the small gun. The chat is a classic today. What is a brain? I don't know. So, this is going to be tricksy, to say the least. Ah! How did something shoot me then? I mean, literally. I'm now one-shot material, which means I need to be very careful and try not to get shot. Oh, he's just disappeared. That's really annoying. Having said that, he's in a bad place because he can get he can't really move from there. He's going to wait till he disappears. There you go, now move. Let's just stick a few shots in there speculatively. It's a fairly accurate gun on this. It's got pretty average pen really for the tier. Now we're win 8 shaming. That was great, he gifted me that. I was going to try and get a shot in on him as well. Again, I've got to be super careful here. 181 hit points left. Anything that's on the other team can kill me with one shot. Negative. Sorry, T50-2. I mean, I love T50-2 tanks, but I don't really feel the need. Oh my god, our team are getting mullered down here. Ah, now we're dead. I literally haven't got a chance of holding these back now. Ah! Yeah, I was never going to penetrate the defender anyway. Not looking good for us now. Right, I'm going to leave that one. As much as I hate to pimp myself, please, if you are watching the stream and are enjoying what you're seeing, or are quite horrified by how shit I am, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, thumbs down, whatever you like. Comment in the section below. Any engagement helps, as you all know the deal now with YouTube. If you don't get engagement, you don't get any growth, and you don't get recommended. So, and as always, if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. My subscriber numbers took a small dip over Christmas, mainly because I was doing nothing. So I got a thumbs up already for this one. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Yeah, so I've got to get the momentum back up and running now. It was my bad for not getting my finger out and doing some YouTubing over Christmas. I should have done. Now, I don't really know where to go on this one. I'm going to go over to the side, over here, because there's not much point hanging around here because I'll be easily spotted. There's already 3 tank destroyers over there, so I'll try and see what I can do to hold this side of the map. We've got a standard B going over this way as well. Tier 8s, Tier 9s, am I likely to see any Tier 9s? Maybe the standard B. On the other team will come this way, perhaps, don't know. It's always difficult to know whether to stick the premium ammo in right away. I say the worst thing with this tank is the actual camouflage rating of it is shocking. You get spotted from miles away. That said, there aren't any light tanks on the enemy team, so either way, we're going to be not too fussed about not seeing anything coming towards us. If I move forward, will I be able to get a shot on anything? Oof, my poor tank. I get the feeling that would have trashed my tank in real life. Okay, standard B's moving forward. I think we've got a teeth. Well, we've got at least a couple of. There's a super Hellcat. Oh, can't quite get a shot on him from underneath there. Yeah, he's right. The odds of me actually getting through that gap there are minuscule. Yeah, I know, but I can't shoot it. Look at that. All I did was track it. That's absolutely no use whatsoever. In reality, I should have done enough damage to kill it straight dead. I'm going to load a HE so that the next time we shoot at it, look, oh, there's a T30. You know what, for a tank destroyer, this is a shit sniper. Look at that, missed again. Unbelievable. can't get a shot on him through there. Sometimes you can shoot through the gap, but not on this occasion. Definitely not. I'm a little bit higher than it. Oh, there we go. We actually did some damage for once. The odds of that penning are absolutely minuscule. I need to pop up a little bit more, so at least it's going to be. No, I missed. Shit, now I'm spotted. Ah! Uncanny. He can hit me every single time, yet I can't barely hit him to save my life. Right, let's see if I can get out around this corner a little bit. But at least we're at a better angle. Look at that! Dog breath. Thank you. Can't believe he managed to get 3 shots into me before we even hit him once. That is super annoying. Now our standard B can move forward potentially, but he's still got to worry about that T30. As have I. Now I'm firmly within view range, I should think. We're doing okay. Oh god, I've got to adjust my seat. Just, look at that, shot over the top of it. That was bad timing. I could feel myself slipping. That was an embarrassing stream moment, slipping down off my seat onto the floor. That probably cost me a shot into that T30. Damn it. Right, I'm going to move a bit further over here. I don't want to get spotted if I can help it. Again, we're firmly in the one-shot category now, I think, for a lot of these tanks. The SU-130 PM is still not spotted yet. Shot at any of them, so let's, oh, I can see him. Whether I'll be able to get a shot into him that actually penetrates is a different matter. I'm going to stick some. Oh look, someone's going to get in before I even reload. That's hugely annoying. Stewart ML and that 130-P. Both of that. Oh, look, that WZ is very impatient. Do have to be super careful now because I am pretty much a one-shot for any of the remaining tanks that are left. Now the 130 has gone backwards down that slope. He's behind the house. Oh, damn it. Curse those auto-loading and reloading, whatever the hell they are, thingy be juggling. More boxes. How are we actually doing? 10 games and we won 6. So 60% win rate, that's not too bad. We can live with that, can't we? Surely we can live with that. Don't need firefighting, don't need repairs on this one. So what do I think? Extends the vehicle call for vengeance, situational runner. I'm going to go with extending the view range, situational awareness. And a gunner, what do we want to do with the gunner again? No need for repairs or firefighting. Improves the dead eye. It's a snapshot during turret rotation. Let's take that. Right, let's go again with. Let's do my time. Sherman Firefly. Again, this is another one that I got from a loot box. Sorry, I should switch my phone off when I'm thingamajiggling. Again, tier 6 tank, typical Sherman, no armour to speak of. Not a bad gun, the accuracy is a little bit poor. Penetration's alright, particularly for tier 6 and particularly for using premium ammo. So on this one, I'm going to pretty much avoid trying to rush to the front as much as possible because it's a good way of dying quickly. But having said that, it kind of depends what the rest of the team does. They got artillery, yeah, 2 artillery. I'm going to try and pick a few shots and move and see if I can survive long enough to rack up some damage. KV3 there. 2 KV3s. Well, we got 1 shot into something. That's a good start. PLC way over there. That's okay. Oh, here's the other side. Damn it! Thought I could get a shot into his flank there. Right, looks like I might get a shot or 2 into the KV3, so I'm going to stick some premium ammo in. These are still pretty chunky targets, even though I'm shooting them from the side.
Enemy armor is hit.
And then comes the next one. This is like... Oof, spotted. Must remember, do not have 6th sense. As you can see, I got absolutely twatted there. But I did get some nice shots into the side of those KV3s. That's no, we've not got enough tanks over there to stop them. That's the problem. So I'm going to head over that way a little bit and see if I can get some more flanking shots on them as they come over that hill. Oh, spotted already.
Penetration.
Alright, so we took out the KV2. We are in deep, deep doo-doos. The doo-doo level is extreme.
Everyone get out.
Holy shit, we got killed. Right. I think actually we're doing quite well. Effectively, we've got a bit of a push going on in a clockwise direction. Both sides pushing in the same direction. So we've got there, but we're not going to stop them from winning this. They're going to get 3 on our cap, and we're going to be in deep trouble then. Unless they decide to go for the... This is where artillery really needs to be focusing on these KV3s and getting them. Okay. What's our IS done? Okay. Right, I'm going to leave that one because commentating on that particular map is going to... Well, that particular round is going to make me froth. And not in a good way. Right. Let's play this one. I'm also trying to progress up the check line as well. I'm very slow at progressing up the check line. I want the T25 next. So let's see if we can do a good game in this one. My objective, as I say, with this account was really to play some tanks which I'd not played before. So I've never played at the Czech line, I never played at the Swedish, and not really the British line beyond. I had a Centurion, the Tier 8 Centurion, but I never got any further than that. I quite like this tank, but it's pretty pants. It feels much better than it actually is, or at least to me it does. I'm sure a decent player like Quickie Baby or someone else would probably make this tank rock, but one of the things I've noticed with this map lately is this centre point here, the centre of the map, seems much more important than it ever used to be, particularly if your heavies are trying to hold down here, because the enemy can fire straight down from these points here, straight down there. So I'm going to try and do what I can to disrupt them. We've got a few other tanks coming as well. We've got a M4, but he doesn't have a derp gun, so that's an interesting choice. Don't know anyone that plays an M4 without the derp gun, actually. Right, so I'm probably proxy spotted by now. Or maybe not, he's being really stupid.
Penetration.
Oh, nice, that's got rid of one of their best scouts straight from the get-go. Be careful, Firefly. Oof, M4A1 there. What do we reckon? He's just fired, so we can get a... We can poke out and see if he's going to stick his nose out again.
Enemy is hit.
Ah!
We're done for.
I don't even know where that came from, but it hurt a lot. Right. That was unfortunate. If dying a hideously explosive and fiery death could be described as unfortunate. Well, we actually won that round with previously. Obviously, our team pulled out of the bag. So we got a Mastery 3rd class. That's not bad. We'll take that. Master Gunner. Well done to certainly to our Tiger P and the IS. And those guys pulled it out the back. Right, back to the Beastmeister. I like this tank, I have to say. This is I actually did spend some of my own money on this. when it was discounted before Christmas. It's I like turreted tank destroyers. I'm a real fan of the Hellcat as well. I do apologise if you keep seeing me looking over to my right. It's because I've got the stream also playing on my laptop, so I can make sure it's working okay. And that's where the chat box and everything is. So maybe one day I'll treat myself to a second screen. Oh, excuse me. Again, the sheer lack of camouflage rating on this thing is its downfall. So let's see if we can. Interesting, no one shot at WZ-120 yet, or the pattern. Normally they get pinged quite rapidly from this point down here, which would lead me to believe. Mind you saying that, we don't have any light tanks in this one, so perhaps people aren't doing the usual. I'm going to pull forward a bit, because if we've got no light tanks, that means I need to be less worried about being spotted. Not worried, just less worried. We stand a fair chance of losing the valley at this rate. I don't know where our artillery is going. It's leaving a bit late to move around at the minute, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I hit the wall. Damn it. The first tank I see that I could get a chance of hitting, and it hits the bloody wall. Who said there's no Russian bias? Okay, AMX 500. AMX 50 100 is obviously tetchy that he died. The problem with this, and I do it as well, is that we all expect the other people to do what we think they should and play how we think they should, and frankly it don't really happen. Everyone plays their own way with their own reason for playing, and sorry SU-101, I hope I don't get you spotted. WZ, I'd really like to get round behind you if I may. What isn't spotted yet? The ISU-152, that is a very dangerous opponent. Do not want to get spotted by that. Okay, that was worth taking a shot, frankly, just to get that one. He's a dangerous opponent. Oof, I am still spotted. Damaged my gun, which is already bad enough. So the STA-1 is up there somewhere, maybe. Oh my god, that's what happens when the ISU 152 gets you in its sights. We are losing and I don't know the best place to go. Shit, we need to go back to our base. That was a nice blind shot. T-44 is coming over. Our artillery has been, I'm not going to say done nothing, but he's not really got off to a good start. He didn't set himself out in a good place to start with. And as a result, I don't think he could really support the valley very well. Oh, damn it. That was really poor. I almost reversed off the cliff, which is not good. Oh, twat. Sorry, that was an outburst of expression. Didn't do very well there. Didn't get very many opportunities to shoot. And we lost in the Fisherman's Bay one as well. Right, I'm going to play my Super Hellcat. Right, I think I'm going to be giving it about another 15 minutes and then calling it a night, folks. You know, as professional YouTube influencers, we have to look after our voice, and it takes an awful lot of alcohol and abuse to get this gravelly, super hot, sexy sound that you hear coming from my mouth right now. So the obvious place to go is going to be up on the hill here, but I might try and get down here and get across fire on this area here. So let's see if we can get there before anyone else. Should be able to. It's quite a snippy little tank. I really need to get the Ride of the Valkyries playing in the background when I'm advancing in my tank. Da, 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 da. It's one of my favourite bits in Jarhead. Wargaming did a great job with this. They made it not quite good enough view range or draw distance to see all the way to there. Again, have we got any light tanks? No, that's annoying. For some reason we've got a Panther that thinks it's a good idea to go up that hill. Again, expecting other people to play the tank the way that you want them to is folly in this game. Get in! At least I can shoot stuff with this. I don't actually know if I've got Sixth Sense, so I need to be careful. I think I have. Now our artillery needs to be focusing on those there. It would be good if they told us. Yeah, so you see I can just barely... Oh no, VK is burning. That's not good. As far as shoot shots over that way, we know they're there. Might hit them. You never know. I keep moving though, damn it. Move forward a little bit. Behind this hill. Can't get a shot on them. I'm really relying on a camo rating here, but if we can get this one, I think we actually had a shot on him just there, if they can just spot him. Quite have a shot at him, he's too low down. Might have one if he comes back any further though. Oh, I've got one just knocked down a tree over there. Okay, I think I'm going to have to come back and help. This way. Potentially anyway. The heavies are making a push. As is the T-34-85. Oh, damn it. Now they've lit it up. That's so annoying. Right, at least the best thing about this tank is that you can actually get to places quickly. Right, they're pushing quite hard over this way now, so this should give me, with any luck... Oh no, Panther's way over. Now I'm spotted, that's not good. IKB over there just waiting to shoot at me, and a T-28 over there. This is what the really annoying thing with World of Tanks is, because he hasn't moved, because there's the Panther. Now I'm spotted. I don't want to be coming down too low. Oh!
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Ah! Yeah, that was not looking good. Sorry folks, eye drops again. Oops. That's okay. That must be so attractive to watch. I do apologise. Right, I'm going to get another 2 games in, I think, if I'm lucky. So let's go with the big gun and see if we can earn some credits. Oh, this map. Oh, tier 10. I'm deeply disturbed. Right, I'm going to head over to here. No, I've completely got the map up the wrong way around. I'm going to head over to here and try and cover this area here. I don't have the Velo Premium as well. I don't have the armour to be able to toe-to-toe with anything. All I can do is sit towards the back and see if I can take any snapshots that I'll get. The other thing I love about this map is, for some reason, I get a childish delight from driving through these helicopters. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was in the Air Force. Look, they fall apart! So yeah, I'm going to sit in these bushes. So then we've got a light tank already. He's not likely to give us a shot. No, he's staying just below. Difficult one. It's obviously a little ridge in the middle where the road is, and that effectively does a good job of splitting the map in half. But there are an awful lot of avenues where you can get shot at without realising. Our VK100's dead already. What are you, drive into the water or something? This is the problem when you match tier 8 tanks against tier 10s, is they can pretty much one-shot you almost. Or at least 2. Object 430U, which apparently, according to Quickie Baby, is his favourite tank, or the favourite tank for beginners. Trying to grind to tier 10. Now let's see if I can get some shots in on this. I doubt I will be able to. I stand a fair chance of just sticking myself in a position to die. Because you can't shoot over the barriers in that direction. There isn't a gap for you to shoot through. Well, there is a gap for you to shoot through, but you can't get anything through it. Oh, was that close? Not close. Can't get a good shot at him. That's very annoying. course I get spotted when I can't even get a shot on it. Oh, we're lost already. Look at that. Our entire team has gone. Oh, saved by the helicopter. Okay, how is he spotting me and I'm not spotting him? And how is he shooting me and I'm able to hit him? Ah! No, 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 no. Oh my god. Yeah. Oof.
We're immobilized.
Should have took repairs. I've got 1 hit point left.
Track fixed.
Oh! Boom!
Destroyed.
Oh, I shouldn't be poking my head around. Not with 1 hit point. Yeah, our Jag Tiger isn't really helping us very much there. Can't even see our base from here. Oh shit! Oh god. Right. Folks, thank you very much for watching. I am going to call it a night there. So, again, I do appreciate any of you that have taken the time to sit and watch. I hope I have been, I hope I've entertained you. Right, if you did like what you've been watching, please do give us a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, subscribe. That would be awesome. As I say, I'm going to be trying to grow the channel a bit more early on this year and see if we can actually do some more live streaming rather than putting videos out. So I would just say good evening to all of you, good night. I'll hopefully see you again next time, and yeah, thank you very much. Bye for now.